A large part of the appeal of puzzles that is commonly overlooked is appearance and design. If you ever had or bought or solved a puzzle, you may have noticed that they tend to have really interesting shapes and visuals. Some of them are really fun to solve, and some people ask, like, what do you do with a puzzle once you solve it once, right? Because you only discover the solution once and then it's useless. But I believe this is not true, and instead, when a puzzle is of good quality and looks good, you can actually display it like an art piece or as an interior design choice of your liking. So with these people, dar-proyectos, they decided to take upon the feature of like making a puzzle look really good, and they did something that no one ever did in the history of puzzle solving and puzzle collecting ever, which is taking a puzzle that is commonly sold and making them in gem versions. So they take classic puzzles that all of us know and they produce them from gemstones. Andean gemstones to be exact. And these people are called dar-proyectos. I'm gonna unbox a huge box of puzzles all made of gems. And some of these puzzles you may know already, but you never saw them in gem versions. Neither did I. So I'm pretty excited for that. I'm glad to have you back. Before I get into it, I want to say a quick thanks to my sponsor, Greg Puzzles, which is a puzzle store where you can find cool, exclusive, and rare puzzles. Every single puzzle on Greg Puzzles is there because it's a must-solve puzzle. And all of the store is curated by me. The sole criteria of having a puzzle in the store is if I say this is something that everyone should experience, and some of the recent reviews we have are confirming this. We recently had an update to the store, adding Galette by Osanori, a genius Japanese designer, to the store, and if you haven't taken a look at it already, please do so. I put a link in the comments and somewhere on this video. So let's dive into the puzzles from dar-proyectos, and there's also a giveaway that I'll be announcing of one of their puzzles, so stick to the end and you'll see how to enter. We'll start with this classic puzzle. It's a tangram. Comes in this really nice packaging. They did a really great job on this. And the tangram is one of the most classic puzzles. You've got these shapes that we'll see in a minute, and you need to assemble different shapes out of these shapes. Whoa. Oh my god. Now that is beautiful. Check this out. Every single thing here is a gemstone. Like every single stone, every single piece of this puzzle is actually a gem. How crazy is this? And what's also cool is that every single stone is a different stone, so it's completely different, a different color. You can also like look into what kind of gemstone is it and what's it called, but that is beautiful. That is beautiful. So there's two of the same piece, but they're completely different because they're made of different gems. And the corners here are a bit chamfered, so they're not too pointy, which is good for their like build quality. I mean, I never saw something like this before. And they're quite cold now, like I hold them and the stones are pretty cold. I'm really happy that they didn't break or something on the way. So this comes in a really nice wooden frame with a small logo on it. You can scan it if you want. Wow, the wood is also really nice quality. It smells like wood, which is also a big feature that I like. And yeah, basically the goal of the puzzle is, the first one and the classic one, is to fit them all inside the frame. And that is only one of the objectives of the puzzle, because like the main thing that you can do with a tangram puzzle is to complete different shapes that you get. You see that this does not fit for some reason, so I need to change the way I'm trying to solve this. Wow, that is so beautiful. It feels different to play with a gemstone puzzle. It's really different than everything I ever expected and felt. And I solved so many puzzles, but this is different, man. Like, I played with metal aluminum puzzles and they're heavy, but oh boy, these pieces are really heavy. This is like the heaviest you can get with a piece, and they're also a bit thick, so it's not like a flat piece but a really thick one. And wow, I mean, that is a beautiful display piece for sure. So one thing I do notice is that the pieces are, I don't know if they're slightly different, but I mean, I guess it's probably really hard to make all the pieces exact, right? So the two triangles, even though they're like the same triangles, they're a little bit different. That actually makes sense because people actually work on them like individually. Every single piece is worked on by like their workers, their professional gem masters, and it's like really authentic, right? So that is to be expected, to have some minor like inaccuracies of the shapes, and I think that's also like part of the beauty. It feels like something that you'd buy in like a authentic market, you know? Here we get all the shapes that you can make, and all of these here you see can be made of the pieces that we acquired. The regular solution is this, and it comes like, you can see the solution on the side, but there are many figures you can make, and you can also look up on the internet like different figures you can do with tangram. There's practically endless, and I think this makes it a really nice gift, especially for like adults that like home decor and stuff, and that's like so beautiful. And I see that the fit is a bit loose, but they all fit inside. So that's what matters. So how beautiful is this? What a nice puzzle. What a beautiful one. I mean, here the whole point is to take something that is really like common, right? Tangram is a really classic puzzle, and they just redesigned it with this feel, the Andean feel. And I like this like design philosophy that you can practically take, you know, a concept that is known to humanity or a puzzle that is really popular and remake it using a different material to make it feel different. And that is a brilliant take, I think, and a really cool design perspective. So let's move on to the next one I got. This is the Gemstone, all handmade, which is insane. I do appreciate the quality of the packaging and the branding here. So this one is based on the Soma cube. Comes with the solution and also wrapped in the blue bag, and you can actually win this one in the giveaway that I'll be telling you about in the end of the video. So let's unbox this. Whoa. Now this one is really nice. Oh my god. Look at these shapes. Look at this. Oh my god. Beautiful colors. So vibrant, and wow. It looks like they're all made of like individual small voxels, small cubes that they joined somehow, which is beautiful. I don't know how they do it. It must be really difficult to carve all this out of gemstones. And you can see that this is actually two pieces combined. You can see this small change of pattern in the middle. Every single piece is made of a different kind of gemstone. So this is the same kind of gemstone, but two rectangles combined together. And wow, I do like the color of the pieces of this one more than the tangram. Wow, now That is so beautiful. This is amazing. Let's actually look at them side by side. This is the tangram piece, and this is the soma cube. You can notice that it's probably the same exact gemstone, but it looks a bit different, and I guess that every single copy will be completely different looking. I mean, you will get the same colors and the same gemstones picked for you, but you know, as gemstones, you can never have the same exact copy because, well, it's nature. So yeah, that is amazing. This one looks like it's a bit cracked, but it could also be, it looks like it's like natural, you know, this small crack on the gemstone. I think it's like a natural crack that was in the stone itself, and they managed to somehow build around it, which is insane. I mean, now that is beautiful. That is beautiful because they took a concept that is so common. Like, soma cube is one of the most common puzzle gifts that people buy, and one of the most common puzzles, to be honest, and it just changed it all. And here as well, you can make so many different versions of the soma cube, and there's many solutions, not only the cube itself. Yeah, so let's try to actually assemble this one. And this may look easy, but I promise it's not that easy. Okay, so we found one assembly. I think there's many assemblies to this, but yeah, that is basically the soma cube. That is mesmerizing. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen such a beautiful copy of the soma cube, and I do feel like from the get-go that this is mainly designed for display. I mean, as a puzzle solver, I think that this would probably be best for like people who really enjoy displaying beautiful things, and these definitely count as art for me. Like, I imagine every single piece being built by, you know, people who pass the technique down generations, skilled artisans that do this for a living, making different jewelry and stuff like that, and now they're also making puzzles. Never saw something like this, which is amazing. It's so cool. And I also got this one here. There we go. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. We got a little llama. We've got a small llama. And also I've got this clip, which should like be combined. I'm not sure if it broke or not, or if it should be like this. Yeah, so that's basically it. And the guys at dar-proyectos told me that we can do a giveaway. So all you have to do to enter the giveaway is to comment your thoughts about this and about these puzzles, and you will have a chance to win one soma cube from dar-proyectos. This is a beautiful puzzle and would be a really cool thing to display on your puzzle collection, or even your living room, or anywhere else. Really, like, it looks so beautiful and nice. I'll announce the winner in Valentine's, like 14th February, and you may win this soma cube. I'll only announce it on YouTube here, and you'll need to send me your email or address so we can contact you, and dar-proyectos will send you your copy. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this really interesting take on a classic pair of puzzles, and I'll see you guys in the next video.